What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. First thing of the day, I'm grateful. I actually woke up today not as sluggish, to be real with y'all. Some days we wake up and we have more energy than others. Well, at least I'm noticing along my journey. Sometimes I'll have woken up, even if I had a lot of sleep, maybe still be kind of uh, stuck in a way, thinking a lot, wanting to get on the phone, this or that. But now it's kind of like really when you start growing and you start going on this journey within, it's like you start running out of time in a way, to be honest with y'all. Like, there's not enough time in the day for everything I desire to do yet. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I guess what I'm speaking about, I've been going through some trials and errors and ups and downs, to be honest, in life. you know. And in all actuality, all I am desiring, all I am working for to improve within myself and in my life is peace. That's it. That's what I'm digging for. That's what I'm moving towards. That's what I'm searching towards. Peace, truth, harmony, love, and just solutions. That's it, honestly, because I've been on a wild roller coaster for a little while. Well, my whole life, we all have upbringing stories, you know. Everybody has some type of childhood trauma, problems, hard times, this or that, in a completely unique way. From the person who grew up living in the projects to the person who might have lived in a big house, and the mom and dad might have a Range Rover and a Mercedes, but they were divorced and never home and stuff like that. So, I mean, there's a whole bunch of different stories out there, but I'm just, I've already shared part of my story on this channel, but, I'm not gonna get too deep on that about in this video. But anyways, it's like, recently I've been going through some tough times, you know, love stuff, like I've been working on myself, like alone. I was working alone, living alone for a long time, and then I just in the pursuit and the desire of a woman to come, you know, for us to build something real, And she came, she came. She's been here for a while, almost a year, a very new thing. Felt like a movie, to be honest. We had a lot of ups and downs for real, but at the end of the day, I can say that I am grateful for her, no matter how much crap I want to talk, no matter how much trash I want to say, no matter how angry or confused or uncertain or stuck on the past or whatever I am. In all actuality, I still really care for her, and I really do value all the lessons she's shown me and blessings she's brought. And I don't know why, I just felt like saying I'm sorry on the camera for any time that I've been out of my own character, out of my element, out of being myself. I'm sorry to you. I'm sorry to humanity as well, whoever that applies to. It's just learning with dealing with maturing and whatnot. It's a lot easier said than done, to just pop off and snap and get angry and stay angry and do a bunch of silly stuff. I've been there. I learned the hard way sometimes, but I see the beauty in it. It allows me not to continue doing it or do it ever again. It prevents things from escalating and prevents us from going that way again. Out of anger, out of fear, out of arguments and fights. But anyways, I just woke up today because something last night, it started bothering me, and the stuff I've been going through, I've been feeling like I've been left out the loop. I've been felt like I'm just an outsider, like I'm an alien, like nobody understands me. I even remember I had a coworker from Chipotle, and she asked me, "Hey Sky, were you abducted by aliens?" And it felt like that, honestly. It really felt like that, honestly. But I'm grateful though. And deep down, it's like the more and more I just work on myself and how I feel inside myself, more and more, like, sometimes I feel like something amazing will happen. Like, I know, like, we're supposed to be here for a long time. Well, I'm desiring to live a life of longevity, so I'm work in progress to live here for a long time and be free. I am a free man eternally, for real. And just I've been going through some things, to be honest. Some of y'all know, some of y'all don't. And some of y'all who think y'all know, y'all probably really don't even know, to be honest. But yeah, there's not even that many people that watch this page, to be real with y'all. But the right people will come at the right time, and the right people will see this at the right time or whatever. So I'm not concerned about it. At least I'm making these decisions now, for smartness. That's all I'm saying. Because at this early age, I don't know what everybody's doing, to be honest. I detached away from the news, from politics, from TV, from all of that stuff. Even from these big social media globs of people addicted to TMZ, addicted to all this stuff. I'm grateful that I've literally just been in my own world, only watching, like, maybe a select handful of YouTubers consistently, daily. You know why? Because the quality of information is amazing from them, and also that I've been producing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's go time. Like, after a while, you start waking up, you're like, hey, why I'm up here sitting, listening to everybody, watching everybody, this and that? Why don't I just, why, it's my turn now, you know what I mean? And that's basically what I've been doing with YouTube, and I'm encouraging other people to do it as well. It's a good way to really speak your heart and mind, your truth, let some things off your shoulders, and be real with yourself. Be real with yourself, because we all know it can be a roller coaster ride, and like we all know, we can really feel a big range of emotions and feelings for those of us that are real, But then we learn that, hey, guess what? We gotta be a man about it, and sometimes it's easier said than done, But somehow, some way, we gotta just keep chugging forward, pushing forward, and that's what I'm doing, for real. I know I've said some horrible things. I've been confused. I've been lost. I've been angry. I've been stressed out. I've been all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Over lack of communication, over lack of expression, over overcoming sickness within myself, like a whole bunch of stuff, all at once. Overcoming cash flow situations, being at the bottom financially at times. Like, I've been through a lot. And I recently, is what I'm saying, within the last year. And honestly, all of it really was just out of the love, though. I put, for that woman, I worked my butt off with that woman, for real. Like, I put my heart and soul every day with that woman, for real. Sometimes deep down, I'll be like, there's no way this is for real. This has got to be a setup. This has got to be some type of acting skit. This has got to be something. There's got to be something else to this. In a good way, though, where finally there's light at the end of the tunnel and there's no train coming, where finally there's light, And that's deep down kind of what I honestly feel like. Like, now it's Sky's turn. Now it's Sky's time to smile. Yep. Now it's Sky's time to smile, And finally it feels like that's coming, because it's been a long time since I have been celebrated by people. For real. It's been a long time since I've been celebrated by people. A party, just even being in people's presence, it's been a long time. Except for my parents, they always showing that love. But it's been a long time. And when you're going on that route, the unpopular route, the route that barely anybody goes, but it's it's a very intelligent route that lasts on the long term, like, sometimes it can be very difficult because you're seeing all these people celebrating this and that, popping bottles, taking drugs, pills, throwing around, fake money, this and that, cars, big houses, scandalous women, all that stuff. And like in a way, you just kind of like, wow, I should be there. I should be married. I should have children. I should have all these friends. I should be at, these parties, this and that. And in a way, you start to be real. Sometimes some people call it jealous. Some people say it's anger. Whatever you want to call it. I'm not even going to lie. I'm being for 100% real. I've experienced all those emotions and feelings in abundance. I've gone through that type of energy in abundance several times throughout my life, because sometimes you think the grass is greener, or you just be so distracted by the, viral people, popularity people that people are praising, you know what I'm saying? But I detached from that, and I've been stopping, letting go. I've been letting go of all my focus towards that type of lifestyle or whatever. Or those people that really just focus on my own self. You know what I mean? That really just focus on my own self. Because like day in and day out, we got 24 hours. So it's like, how are we gonna make those 24 hours? Are we gonna make them 24 hours of gold and fast and like, forward movement? Or is it just gonna be, 3 good hours and 21 bad hours? Or however you wanna flip it. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line is the goal is every day is to have 24 hours of gold. And that's what I'm working on. It's a lot easier said than done. A lot easier said than done to not, do all these things, this and that. But that's why it's a test of our character. It shows how we can develop and learn, because nobody's perfect, but still, it's really amazing when we can really, stick with it and surprise ourselves and, overcome, you know what I mean? And really have our perspective change. Because to be real, less than, whatever time it is right now, so probably like 7 hours ago, 8 hours ago, when I was going to sleep. To be real, well, I'll give it like 2 more hours after that. So maybe like 9, 10 hours ago, as I was preparing to go to sleep. To be real with y'all, I was angry. I was pissed off leading up into it. I don't know why, too. I didn't have nobody dishing out anything to me or saying anything to me recently, but just the stuff I was going through, to be honest with y'all, I've been alone here. You know what I'm saying? I've been alone for a good while. Absent. Not a whole long time. I understand. I'm an only child. I can deal with it. I know how to be alone. My whole life I've been alone. I had girls coming and going. You gotta be strong alone. But I'm just talking about recently when, a lover goes away and y'all have space for a short period of time. Sometimes it can play a big part on your life, Of course I'm gonna be sad. Of course I'm gonna have some anger about if it ended or it just turned out on an abrupt page, a page of disservice, a page of no closure, all that stuff. And it didn't really, there's a lot of tension and clashing and all that stuff. Of course, any human is gonna have a natural response being real. Not everybody's positive, happy, euphoric, 24/7, smiling around all day, every day, even while they're running on the treadmill. Nobody does that, for real. Okay? Nobody does that. But my point is just, I'm just looking forward to really just having this peace, to be honest. That's the biggest thing. I've been writing down a whole bunch of affirmations to leave right by my bathroom sink in the mirror, and not a whole lot. I used to write down a whole lot all day, every day. But now, I just wrote stuff that really means a lot to me. And guess what? Intuitively, now I can see why people get tattoos, why people get a cross tattoo, why people get these different tattoos to show meaning so they don't forget or whatever. That's cool. I kind of get it, I am free of tattoos right now. I don't know if I'll ever do that or not, but anyways, I know for sure if you're going to write down the stuff, that helps out a lot. Especially when you go to sleep after a rough day. Whenever you get some, dark feelings or whatever like that out of nowhere, and when they didn't even, hit you up or anything, there's got to be some reason. There's got to be some connection reason of why. There's got to be something going on. about people being connected. Obviously, we're all connected, but like, even on a deeper meaning with, you know, the one we love. I hear about that, how there's ancient myths and legends that, when we're born, our heart is connected to another heart in the universe, and that's supposed to be our significant other that we're supposed to produce offspring with that one, So maybe that's what it was. Telepathic communication. I don't know. I desire so, to be real with y'all, on a positive, faithful, uplifting note. I do like to see it that way. That maybe this is just necessary time needed. Maybe I'm gonna find out news that I'm, you know, moving up in some new responsibility, some new celebratory type of experiences maybe on the way. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Some deep stuff. But I can say that whenever you go to sleep and you wake up and you feel refreshed, renewed, after a night where you were really angry or whatever, just become a better person who you were yesterday. Because I look at it 8, 9, 10 hours ago, the stuff I was thinking and saying and venting and all that stuff, to be honest, I'm like, well, yeah, for whatever reason, it came out. It was not forced at all. It just had to come out of me just towards some close people where I was just expressing myself, And now it's like, it don't even matter, because deep down, all I desire is just that peace within myself and to have that amongst the people. I don't gotta know everything. I don't gotta be perfect. I don't gotta know it all, you know. But at least just to have peace within me and 100% love and trust and acceptance within me, at least that then I'll be able to smile, in the rain, dance in the rain, like truly all the way, where nothing will steal my joy, my peace of mind, my happiness, and where, even so-called challenges and problems won't even be challenges and problems, because that's how much passion and love and this peace I have within myself that I get through it. I get through it and I can actually just breathe. You know what I mean? And that's the man I'm becoming, to be honest. A man that can breathe, because it's to be honest, all of us are going to go through some stuff, for real. Losses, disappointments, challenges, setbacks, unexplainable stuff that you just don't even know where to start. But then you start to realize, you're like, okay, it's going to be like a disservice to me if I just want to sit here and try to crack this cookie. You know what I mean? So I just wake up and just do better. Wake up and do better, for real. Wake up and do better. That's the best I can say, for real, honestly. At least we've gone through the things because we had to go through them for a reason. At least we're free eternally. Those of us who have recognized this and who are living like this, that's amazing. It's just, I guess, little by little, patience, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's got to come from within us, inside of us, to be real. And that's one of the biggest lessons we learn is just about self-love, that it starts within ourselves, and maintaining it, keeping it, building it, growing it, strengthening it, That's what I'm doing, for real. So, if anyone out there, this is a channel, a community, a brand in its initial, growing stages. We have a good amount of growth and whatnot, and, I'm just saying, if somehow, some way, anybody's seen some things I've said or heard some things or maybe assumed some things or whatever about me, about my life, about what I've said or done, this or that, I'm just becoming a better man. And sometimes it's just temporary emotions of anger here and there, that we all have gone through, and honestly and truly, this right now, how I'm speaking, this is truly my unique authenticity. You know what I'm saying? Like at a grounded harmony, harmonized level for real. Because sometimes we look at some of the silly stuff we say out of anger, out of hate, out of confusion, out of impatience, and it can really be a downer. It can really be something that makes us embarrassed or ashamed of our behavior. But in a way, it's kind of like you got to get peace from that because you're like, okay, well, that's already happened, you know, whatever. And honestly, it wasn't even a big deal at all. You know what I mean? It was just a test to see how far I would go with it. But I didn't go far with it because once I'm starting to get one red flag, I'm not up here, you know, delaying or procrastinating how I'm gonna respond. I'm doing it off of instinct. You know what I mean? That's what a man is supposed to do. That's what a woman is supposed to do. Off instinct. Motherly and fatherly, mature, civilized instinct. Out there for their child, out there for their loved one, out there for their family. You know what I'm saying? That type of vibe. That type of security. That type of security, that type of strength, protection. But yeah. Things don't work out. I don't know how, I don't know when, but they will, for real. I feel it coming. It comes and goes on this process. You know, I've been asking for some simple things for a long time, So maybe it's on its way. I just have to be patient to it and surrender to it. For real. That's what honestly feels like, to be honest. Sometimes we do gotta correct our own ways and do things, you know, in the dark when nobody's looking that really can help benefit us, in the long run. That can really change the game for the better. You know what I mean? Like, you look at any type of person. I'll put out athletes as an example. Like Michael Jordan, man, he was probably playing basketball all the time, off the camera. You know what I'm saying? When there weren't reporters and news people and, ESPN, Sports Center, and, all these news reporters and interviewers and press conferences and, just even teammates and coaches, when nobody's around, how much you want to bet he still was putting in work in some type of gym facility, whether it's running, working out, playing basketball, whatever. I already know he was. You know what I'm saying? All the greats have put in a lot of tremendous effort when they were alone. Not even any friends there, no family, none of that. And not in a bad way too. It's just part of it. We all got to be alone at different points of our life. Literally, we need that space. To think, to clarify, and to work on ourselves. But just that's the best thing I can say. Because like what you do in the dark comes to light. You know what I'm saying? For real. And that's why, like, all my life I've been speaking the truth. You know what I'm saying? What do I gotta lie for? You know what I mean? What do I gotta lie for? Why would you want to lie in the first place? It don't make no sense. You're going backwards in your life. You're setting your own life up for failure. And it doesn't make no sense at all. It's toxic. I'm not gonna stay on that. But, things don't work out. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know why, but they will work out for real. This too shall pass, for real. We shall overcome, for real. And it's like Kendrick Lamar says, we gonna be alright, for real. Sometimes you just gotta feel these things out and connect it with some words and actions and just believe it, for real. That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? That's why I've been plugged into this positivity, for real. At first I thought it was cheesy and corny and too good to be true. But it's not. It takes a lot of hard work to be truly positive and not, turning in on yourself. It's very hard, especially on YouTube, to come off as with positivity and grow the channel, because there's so much out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm realizing. Lord willing, these videos, this channel will impact, a lot of people in an uplifting, inspiring, helpful, motivating way. That's my whole purpose and intention with this is because we all going through stuff. So I figure at least I can step up and, be vocal, be honest, be truthful about what I'm going through and what's helping me and whatever I'm going through to share, to prevent other people from going through this certain stuff, to be empathetic with other people about whatever they're going through so that they can understand that, hey, you're not alone. We all going through stuff just in different ways. Just stuff like that, and even just encouragement, because that's how this YouTube purpose served for me, was times where people in real life maybe I wasn't getting along with, and maybe there's some people on like YouTube that I was inspired by, and I was like, wow, I'm desiring to live a life like that in my own way. I like these guys, these girls, they're real cool. You know what I'm saying? I vibe with them. I resonate with their message. I'm inspired by them, this and that. So that's why I'm going to tune in and subscribe to this select group of people. And that's what I've done, and it's helped me to stay on my path, this path, you know what I'm saying? And just reap the benefits from it, to be honest, by staying focused and doing your work. That's what I've been doing. It's hard being a vegan, but you get past the hard phase, a hard point in time, and then you become even more hungry and inspired and grateful that you went vegan, because it shows your uniqueness, your difference, your compassion, your truth, your love, your health, your wealth, a lot. Your boy a poet, and you know it, yeah. But anyway, it's gonna work out. Things gonna work out. I know it's a long-term thing too. That's another thing too. Like, it's book, we back every day. You know what I'm saying? It's hilarious. We're gonna keep waking up every day until that one day where we don't wake up. And who knows when that's gonna be. But I'm up here aiming for longevity. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing what I can to live a long life in this matrix world, I don't know what to believe about all this dates and times and numerical value, man-made concepts or whatever, but it's still here, you know what I'm saying? It's still here. It's still numbers on the screen recording YouTube videos, it's still out here in this matrix, but I'll get some peace and clarity over all this somehow, some way. Nothing lasts forever. Like, it can only get better. Literally, I'm accepting that. Like, literally, that mindset that it can only get better. That's the only thing I'm really focusing on, to be honest. Because if you're gonna go the other way, you're gonna learn the hard way. But I'm going this way of positivity, of upliftment, of forward movement. Because you learn the bigger picture. You see your own wrongs, your own mistakes, your own, losses or corrections you can make, and you do it. You gotta be real and accountable with yourself, like I have, with arguments, fights, with love life, drama. A lot of times we just want to blame the other person. You see it time and time, every day, all the time. I don't watch no TV for a long time, years, you know what I'm saying? But guess what? What's on there? Baby mama drama, baby daddy drama, Judge Judy, who else? Steve Harvey, who else? The Jerry Springer show, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And it's a distraction, because that ain't how your life gotta be. You know what I'm saying? People actually, real love, real truthful people can actually work it out, But that's what I had to realize for myself, you know what I'm saying? For real. A check into reality is what happens, to be honest. A check into reality. But things gonna work out for real. I refuse to not let them work out, And that's the only way is up, When you live in this life, the only way is up, for real. We got a long way to go and a lot of work to do. And we still have come a long way, but deep down, Those the real ones, we know we got a lot of work to do, a whole lot of work to do. That's why it's humbling in a way. In times that we feel like we way over the top, it puts us in our place to realize, hey, it's a time and a place. You know what I'm saying? Your time is coming for a whole bunch of stuff. It's just like an orbit, like a universal orbit, and we traveling higher and higher. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, this cluster of people, they get touched by that orbit, and then the orbit expands, and then that cluster of people gets impacted, and the orbit expands, and it touches this cluster of people, and we're little dots. So, I'm there, I'm that dot, and finally the circle crossed me. Boom, I got, it was my turn, for the universal gifts or whatever, I don't know. And then we rise up, and then there's some more orbits, some more connections. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, we made it, 9 to 5 corporate job. Yep, this is me for the next 60 years. Get comfy, children, honey. No, that's not happening over here in any of the real people's lives. We've adopted that mindset to becoming true to reality that, hey, we about this improvement every day. We about this growth every day. We about this every day. So the more and more I feel it, the more and more I'm learning to let go, of that mental baggage, that junk, that clutter, because it really does not serve us. So it's your boy Sky, broadcasting live